DHS and USCIS enforce new blacklist regulations starting today. In a sweeping immigration policy shift, the U.S. government has rolled out strict new measures that could strip green card holders of their legal status. Backed by USCIS and DHS, this initiative targets fraud, criminal activity, and abandonment of U.S. residency, placing thousands of immigrants under renewed scrutiny. If you are interested in this, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell on upcoming video. In a major development that could impact thousands, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and the Department of Homeland Security have rolled out a new blacklist protocol targeting individuals undergoing immigration processes, including those who already possess green cards. The implications are serious. Your lawful permanent resident status can now be revoked, denied, or permanently blocked from renewal if you fall into one of several newly highlighted risk categories. This isn't just rumor, it's backed by legal consultation and reliable internal sources. According to USCIS, a green card is a privilege, not a right, and that privilege must be safeguarded by adherence to U.S. law. Here's everything you need to know about how these changes may affect your immigration status. 1. Immigration fraud, the #1 green card killer. Let's begin with the most aggressively enforced criterion, immigration fraud. USCIS has announced tighter auditing and case reviews. What used to be casual, surface-level checks are now evolving into deep investigations to validate every aspect of the petition. Types of fraud that will lead to revocation include sham marriages for immigration purposes, misrepresentation or omission of material facts in applications, submitting false documents, or identity manipulation. USCIS is closely examining digital footprints, so inconsistencies between your claims and your online behavior, especially on social media, can be grounds for suspicion. For example, marrying someone and immediately going silent online after years of active posting may raise red flags. 2. Criminal offenses and immigration violations. The second major category that could land you on the blacklist is criminal conduct. This includes not only major crimes, but also immigration-related violations that signal moral or legal unfitness. Crimes that can revoke your green card, identity theft and fraud, theft or robbery, assault with intent to cause serious harm, domestic violence, including even a single incident, drug-related offenses, including possession of even small quantities, helping others cross the border illegally, even family members, failing to disclose prior convictions, no matter how minor, can further complicate your case and lead to automatic denial or cancellation of status. 3. Abandonment of U.S. residency. Another critical point often overlooked is voluntary abandonment of residency. If a green card holder remains outside the U.S. for more than 180 days, 6 months, without a valid and provable reason, they are at risk of losing their permanent resident status. Exceptions may apply in extreme cases, such as life-threatening illness of a close family member abroad. However, these exceptions must be fully documented and justified. Simply staying overseas for travel, family visits, or business without prior re-entry permission or explanation may be interpreted as abandoning residency. USCIS and DHS now monitoring social media activity. Yes, you read that right, your social media activity is under scrutiny. If you were active on platforms like Facebook or Instagram before applying or marrying and suddenly go silent, that could trigger an investigation. USCIS agents are now trained to detect behavioral anomalies that don't align with submitted applications. Transparency and truthful, consistent information are your greatest allies. Any attempt to manipulate or falsify your public narrative may cost you your future in the U.S. Enhanced collaboration between agencies. In a move championed by former President Trump, DHS and USCIS are now working more closely with immigration and customs enforcement and other enforcement branches to streamline deportation procedures and green card revocations, especially in cases involving criminal history. This initiative isn't random or politically motivated, despite what some headlines claim. It's targeted at individuals who present documented threats or violations, reinforcing a national strategy that prioritizes immigration system integrity and national security. Green card holders warned to behave like guests in the U.S. or face deportation. For many immigrants, a green card symbolizes the American dream, the right to live and work permanently in the U.S. But under President Trump's stricter immigration policies, thousands of permanent residents, including many Indians, now face the fear of deportation. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, has emphasized that permanent residency is a privilege, not a right. In recent social media posts, USCIS warned that green card holders must respect U.S. laws and values or risk losing their status. Advocating violence or supporting terrorism will lead to immediate revocation of residency. A new catch and revoke policy allows authorities to strip green cards from legal residents who break laws, often without the chance to contest. This marks a significant shift from previous protections. Indian immigrants, who already face decades-long waits due to per-country limits and quotas, now confront even greater uncertainty. Over 1.2 million Indians are stuck in the employment-based green card backlog, with waits sometimes reaching 50 years. Experts warn these policies could deter skilled workers from settling in the U.S., impacting industries reliant on foreign talent. In this tough environment, green card holders must remain vigilant, respect the law, and understand that permanent residency now demands ongoing commitment to American values, not just paperwork. That is all today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
DHS and USCIS enforce new blacklist regulation starting today. The US government through USCIS and DHS has implemented new stricter regulations that may revoke green card holders' permanent residency. This policy targets immigration fraud, criminal offenses, and abandonment of US residency. USCIS is intensifying investigations, including deep audits of applications, closely scrutinizing frauds such as sham marriages and false documents. Criminal conduct, including identity theft, domestic violence, drug offenses, and failure to disclose convictions, can also trigger revocation. Additionally, staying outside the US for over 6 months without valid reasons risk losing residency status. Not only USCIS now monitor social media activity to detect inconsistencies with immigration claims. These changes reflect a coordinated effort among immigration and enforcement agencies to ensure system integrity and national security. USCIS emphasizes that green cards are privileges, not rights, and permanent residents must comply fully with US law and values of fair separation. The policies especially affect Indian immigrants caught in a long employment-based green card backlogs, raising concern about the future of skilled immigration. Honesty and transparency are crucial for maintaining legal status under these new rigorous standards.